Hello, you're watching I24 News. The royal wedding is underway in Britain with Meghan Markle and Prince Harry exchanging vows at St George's Chapel in front of a global television audience of 1 billion people. Buckingham Palace has announced that the couple will be known as the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. We're seeing live pictures of the event coming in right now. And for more, let's go to our correspondent in London, Jonathan Sacerdoti. OK, Jonathan, of course, all eyes are on the bride as she steps out now of her vehicle. Tell us, there's been a lot of speculation leading up to this about her dress. So what are we seeing? Do we know which designer it is yet?
That's right, Sarah. As you can see, the images coming there live from Windsor, and we can see that she is just arriving at the chapel. A lot of speculation about that dress. Not yet got the precise details of the designer, but the first clues of what it looked like were seen through that car window. She's in that Rolls Royce being driven quite a long drive to the chapel from the hotel where she was staying overnight with her mother, Doria Ragland, who got out slightly earlier on, entered the chapel before her. And now we're going to see the wedding kicking off proper, as it should at this particular moment in time. That's when we'll get the first look at the dress in its full glory. It's already been noted that she has a veil and a tiara on, both things that were not certain. There's been plenty of speculation about how she'd be dressed. In the meantime, the bridesmaids and page boys are there standing by, and the wedding should kick off any moment now. That image of her just stepping out of the car, very long white dress, quite classic, with that boat neck, and then the veil over her face, not always done by brides in royal weddings, so setting her own mark.
OK, and the prince looking quite nervous sitting up the front of the church there. How would he be feeling today?
Well, as you can imagine, most brides and grooms might be a bit nervous on their wedding day, but Prince Harry has an audience of over 1 billion people internationally watching him here. The same for Meghan Markle, of course. Both will be slightly nervous. You can see those images of the page boys holding that long train of the dress as she's entering the chapel, going up those steps. The look of nervousness on Prince Harry's face, something that all people can identify with, whether they're royalty or not. Sitting there next to his brother, Prince William, of course, who has quite a new young baby, the third, and he is his best man today, so there to give him support as the day unfolds. OK, and obviously this is a very star-studded event, so tell us, which celebrity guests are there in attendance? Yes, as we see the chapel and the congregation in there who are there for the wedding, we know that there are over 800 guests who have been arriving since 9:30 in the morning local time. It's now midday. Included among them David Beckham and his wife, Victoria Beckham, Elton John, his husband, David Furnish, actors, actresses. Remember, of course, not just people who know Prince Harry as royalty, but also people who are friends and acquaintances and work colleagues of Meghan Markle herself, a world-famous actress in her own right. So this is really a meeting of royalty and Hollywood glitz, all in one place in this classic British setting of the chapel there in Windsor Castle. And now the wedding is kicking off, as you can hear the choir singing as she begins that walk down the aisle. And Jonathan, tell us, we've seen a bit of a break in tradition right now with her walking down the aisle, part of the aisle on her own, with her father not being able to attend. Now she's with the prince, but can you tell us what's sort of the reaction to that and how's that being perceived? Yes, Thomas Markle, her father, owing to ill health, heart problems, was unable to attend at the last minute, though he had been expected to do so, which means that there was the thorny question of who would walk her down the aisle. And now she has made the first, perhaps, of her very notable decisions as a strong, independent woman stepping into the royal family, that she would actually walk down without the accompaniment of a man. She's got there, as you can see, the bridesmaids and the page boys, all little children there, accompanying her down. But she is really making that walk on her own. Just now, as she steps into the choir, taking the arm of Prince Charles, the Prince of Wales, the father of Prince Harry, who said he was delighted to have been asked to step in as she makes the final part of that walk down the aisle to her husband-to-be, Prince Harry. Jonathan Sacerdoti in London, thank you so much for that update. And we'll leave you with these live images of the royal wedding underway in Britain. Thanks for watching.